In the world of Harry Potter, a witch or wizard only reaches their true potential when they find the wand that's meant for them. Every wand carries its own story, and most of those stories begin in the workshop of one man, Garrick Ollivander, the most renowned wand maker the wizarding world has ever known. In today's video, we're diving into the most iconic wands across the entire series, who they belong to, what materials they're crafted from, and why each one plays such an important role in the magical world. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because the final wand isn't just a symbol of power, it's considered the single most powerful wand ever created in wizarding history. Holly Wand, Harry Potter's wand. Harry's wand is made of Hollywood, with a phoenix feather core from Fox, and that combination already says a lot about who it chose. Holly is a rare wood, temperamental, a little stubborn, but when it finds the right wizard, it becomes incredibly powerful. It's known for pushing back the darkness, which lines up perfectly with Harry's destiny and the constant battles he was meant to face. The core makes it even more extraordinary. Fawkes only gave 2 feathers, ever. Because of that, Harry's wand ended up being one half of the most infamous twin wands in wizarding history. Phoenix feathers are strong-willed and unpredictable, often acting on their own instincts, and Harry's wand reflects that. Quick to react, fiercely protective, and surprisingly adaptable. The biggest twist, of course, is the twin connection with Voldemort's wand. Since both came from the same phoenix, the 2 wands couldn't properly duel each other, which is why the Priori Incantatem phenomenon happened. Together, Holly and Phoenix Feather made Harry's wand far more powerful than it first appeared. Powerful enough to shield him from lethal curses and stand its ground in battles far beyond what most wands could handle. Yew Wand, Voldemort's wand. Voldemort's wand is crafted from yew and powered by a phoenix feather from Fawkes, the exact same phoenix that gave the feather in Harry's wand. That single connection ties their fates together and makes the 2 wands brothers, something almost unheard of in the wizarding world. Yew is a dangerous wood, known for choosing wizards who carry ambition, intensity, and a willingness to push the limits of magic. In Voldemort's hands, it amplified every dark spell he cast. But the wand's greatest strength was also its biggest flaw. Because it shared a core with Harry's wand, the 2 couldn't duel each other properly. Their magic clashed and locked instead of overpowering one another, which is exactly why Voldemort became obsessed with finding the Elder Wand. He needed a wand that could break that connection, something that could finally give him an edge over Harry. Hawthorn Wand, Draco Malfoy's wand. Draco's wand is made of hawthorn wood with a unicorn hair core, a combination known for being picky and emotionally sensitive. In the real world, the hawthorn tree carries a strange duality. Its berries are used in herbal medicine to strengthen the heart, ease stress, and help the body recover, so the plant has long been seen as a symbol of healing and protection. But the tree itself is covered in sharp thorns, immediately calling to mind danger, caution, and that thin line between safety and harm. That contrast translates perfectly into the wizarding world. Hawthorn wands often choose witches or wizards with complicated inner lives, people torn between opposing choices or dealing with emotional turmoil. And that's why this wand fits Draco so well. Throughout the series, he's constantly pulled between his family's expectations and his own fear, doubt, and desire to choose a different path. The wand reflects all of that conflict. Viney Wand, Hermione Granger's wand. Hermione's wand is made of vine wood with a dragon heartstring core, an unusual and rare combination. In wand lore, vine wood is known for choosing witches and wizards with sharp intuition, people who can see patterns, understand motives, and make quick, thoughtful decisions. That description fits Hermione almost perfectly. The wand itself is incredibly precise, excelling in protective spells, advanced theory-based magic, and especially transfiguration. Throughout the series, it's the wand Hermione relies on during nearly every major battle, and it mirrors her greatest strengths: focus, intelligence, and instincts that are almost never wrong. Willow Wand, Ron Weasley's wand. Ron's wand is made of willow wood with a unicorn hair core, a combination known for being steady, loyal, and reliable. It's a perfect fit for Ron, who often struggles with confidence, but still has moments where he rises to the occasion in surprising ways. Before getting this wand, Ron used a hand-me-down wand from his older brother. That wand famously broke after a run-in with the Whomping Willow, Hogwarts' massive, aggressive tree that attacks anything that comes too close. Its branches swing like giant arms, capable of smashing anything it sees as a threat. In their second year, Ron and Harry crashed the Weasleys' flying car straight into the Whomping Willow. The tree went wild, beating the car from every angle, denting the doors, smashing the roof, and ultimately snapping Ron's old wand in half. Ron tried patching it with magical tape, but the wand kept misfiring. sometimes even shooting spells back at him. That disaster forced Ron to finally replace it with his Willow Wand, which ended up being far more dependable and spared him a whole lot of embarrassing magical mishaps. Blackthorn Wand, used by Aurors, later by Ron. This wand originally belonged to an Auror, but it was taken from him after he was captured during the period when Voldemort controlled the Ministry of Magic. Later on, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione were ambushed by Snatchers, Ron lost his wand, and the Snatchers used this Blackthorn Wand to keep the group under control. After the trio escaped, Ron ended up keeping it as a temporary replacement. Blackthorn wood is traditionally associated with warriors and people who live through constant conflict. It symbolizes toughness, resilience, and survival. Because of that, Blackthorn wands usually choose witches or wizards who've been hardened by experience, which honestly doesn't describe Ron at all. But during their dangerous months on the run, the wand was good enough to help him push through the chaos until he could finally get a wand that truly suited him. Walnut Wand, Bellatrix Lestrange's wand. Bellatrix's wand is crafted from black walnut and has a dragon heartstring core, a combination known for being powerful, quick to react, and incredibly hard to control. In the wizarding world, black walnut tends to pair with witches and wizards who have razor-sharp instincts and think fast on their feet, but who can also be swept away by their emotions. When you combine that with dragon heartstring, a core famous for producing fierce, aggressive magic, the result is a wand that's as dangerous as it is potent. For Bellatrix Lestrange, this wand is practically an extension of her personality, fanatical, cruel, and overwhelmingly intense. It lets her cast some of the darkest spells with frightening ease, especially the Cruciatus Curse, which became almost her signature move in battle. The wand's destructive potential is notorious, capable of obliterating objects with a single flick, something that made even experienced Aurors nervous when facing her. After the Battle of Hogwarts and Bellatrix's death, the wand was recovered and became key evidence at the Ministry of Magic, tied to many of the crimes she committed. Cherry Wand, Professor Flitwick's wand. Flitwick's wand is made from cherry wood with a unicorn hair core, a combination that's extremely rare and usually chooses witches or wizards with exceptional finesse. Cherrywood wands are known for producing magic that's elegant, precise, and surprisingly powerful in the right hands. And when paired with unicorn hair, the wand becomes incredibly steady and reliable, perfect for someone who values skill over brute force. Professor Phileas Flitwick is the perfect match for such a wand. As Hogwarts' charms master and one of the most talented spellcasters of his generation, he uses magic that relies more on technique, control, and creativity than on raw aggression. His wand isn't built for battle, it's built for mastery. Elder Wand. Considered the most powerful wand in the wizarding world, the Elder Wand is crafted from elder wood and a thestral tail hair core. Its history is soaked in blood, as anyone who possesses it inevitably becomes a target. Those who have wielded it include Antioch Peverell, Gellert Grindelwald, Albus Dumbledore, and finally Harry Potter. What makes the Elder Wand unique is that it does not answer to the one who kills its master,